everybody, what's up? Fish here from Toy Stalker. Today we're back in the garden. I think it's day 8 of the UK lockdown. I've just dug up a tree. Well, I say a tree, like a little tree, and I thought I might use this as background somehow. So I'm going to do something with Predator and clones, and I'm going to try and go through this more in depth than my last 2 videos. Look, it attacked me, so I'm humiliating it by making it part of the picture. We got our lights, Predator, flat-edge guns, there's 3 clone troopers, pipe blaster, lighter. Might try use the sparkler. Never really very good at using that. Trusty camera with the 1+1. Where is it? Where's the little? Where is it? Close up +1. Doesn't really do much of a difference. It's more to protect the lens than anything. So that's what we're working with. Let's get going. Just my only phone size mini tripod in the house somewhere, so for now I'm just using this. It's a Nintendo Switch stand. Hopefully I can improvise with a brick or something and get it standing like up. Put my phone on there or something. We'll figure something out. This is the tree, well, the bush that I pulled out of the floor. That's the hole that's left. I'm going to make some sort of like a strip, and I have Cody on the floor trying to crawl back away from the Predator as the Predator comes into the kill, or something like that. Let's see what I can do. Set the figures up. Probably going to move these. Not sure yet. This one looks like it's coming out, so I might not even need them. So this is it. The Predator here. Holding Captain Rex's helmet. 2 dead clone troopers. The legs. Gun aimed at him. Camera. Lights doing fuck all. This doing fuck all. I'm going to hold this here to light him, but we'll see. A power dust. Oh, damn it. We're doing power dust here. Over there. Supposed to be staying at home, fuck off. Driving about for, man. So we've got one. Sorry if I was a bit quiet around while taking the photo and doing some of the stuff. But I don't like it when people somebody in the next door garden and I don't like it, it's pretty good. So I'll show you. That is it there, it's probably going to pop up on screen. If I remember to do so. So basically what I do was, it's on top of the bins, basically the settings that we have, 1000 and 3.5, and I just kind of focused in on the more the Predator than Captain Rex. So I assume you can't really tell that it's Rex, can you? I mean you can, if you know your stuff. You can tell, you can see his helmet. See his helmet and what have you. Predator's face, you can see all the dust flying about and stuff. So yeah, and I didn't realise you can see one of my lights here, but that's just off frame. You can see a little bit at the bottom left, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it out when it's all said and done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and possibly either do a time-lapse section now on Photoshop, or just show you as I do it, and so you can kind of get an insight as to what my mind kind of goes through when doing this. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Right, so here we are, we're in Photoshop. Now what I want to do is I want to find our photo. Made a little quarantine file. I keep everything segmented into where it is, or what it matches with, you know. So here we are. This is my pictures. Let's have a. So I've got two, I want them both, and I don't know which one to use. Like this one, they always increase the that's the tint. Increase the tint. I always increase the exposure by 1. So what I do is, 9 times out of 10, I'll get the 2 photos that I want to use the most. Oh, press place. Or I get the photos what I think most of the time I know which one I'm using, but sometimes like this one there's a couple and I don't know which one to use, so I've got lots of dust or not so much dust, lots of dust, not so much dust. Don't think there's any more options in here really. Look. That one. This one doesn't really see, you don't see anything in this one. Not much going on in that one. Yeah. So it's just these two. I think I want to use this one, because you can see everything fine. So I always make a copy. Oh, main copy. It's always good to have a copy of your main photo for you to be able to, if you do something wrong, or if you delete a section of your photo by accident somehow, you've got a copy of it, so it's fine. Right, so you always want to go in knowing what you want to do. So basically what I want to do is I want to put lasers, I'm pointing to the screen, you can't see me, I want to put lasers coming from the Predator's laser cannon, laser aimer on his head up here. So if I zoom right in, let you see it. Now the old lightsaber effect, I'll just quickly show you. If you make a line, and you make it glow red, lightsaber, not doing that today, not making lightsabers. So because I was thinking about this today, how am I supposed to do this? So what I thought is I'll just do a red line. Now look at that, perfect, done already. Look. This is not finished. I'm not leaving it like this, don't worry. I decided I want to do this in different layers so I can move each line individually while I line them up perfectly, hopefully. Obviously, if you know the Predator, you know that it's making them invisible so that I can see where it would be. You know, as I was saying, if you know the Predator's law, their aiming is like a triangle. So that's about as good as I'm going to get, I reckon. So now I've got all my lines exactly where I want them. I'm going to merge these layers so it's just one image, and then if I wanted to adjust them in any way, shape or form, I can. Remembering hopefully that they are connected to this perfectly. So now I want to make this look like it's flying through this dust. I don't know how to do that. And I also need to make the bottom half of it out of focus. I've got an idea for that. So what I'm going to do is to make it look like it's going through dust. If I put a layer mask on and I use some sort of dusty, bushy sort of effect, if I have one, maybe like a cloudy effect. So if I just, does that look like it's going through dust? Maybe not quite on 100%. If we lower that to 80% opacity, maybe I'll be able to. I want to get it all in the brush because it is. There we go. Again, not really. There we go. And then, so that kind of looks like it's somewhat coming through the dust. And if I just pick a normal lighting instrument, just make it smaller. I want it like normal in some parts. And less normal in others to simulate it passing through the dust, but not so much near his face because that's where the laser is going to be at its brightest. So then usually if I wanted to use an image, I'd go to Google Images, Predator search what I want. So I kind of want this triangle thing. That's the kind of effect I'm going for. So if I don't want, let's stick with that. I'll just see if I can use this. Here's my quarantine photo. These are all the pictures that I'm making videos on. Let's just put this in there. Predator triangle. And then make a new layer. Place our Predator triangle. Just whack it on there. And just straight up rasterize it by trying to use an eraser. Straight up delete that part. And if we magic wand select the white and delete it, and then if we deselect the picture itself, now we can just select triangle. We need to hold shift to drag it. And then I wanna come in closer than this. This is something I do. I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking this probably won't work. Layer mask. No, you can hardly see it, but I add some things in my pictures that you will not be able to see. And I was trying to match this up with see. We just leave it like that. You can't even see it. It just adds a little bit of detail that nobody will ever know what's going on. So he's aiming at his leg. So obviously I want this to be a part of this layer, so I'll just merge them together. Now I want this bottom half of this layer closer towards Rex. So like the cut-off line looks to be about here. I want that to be blurred, so if I duplicate this, as you see it's just all got brighter. And I delete top of his head. And then select that, and then I can go to, let's just let's I can't think what it's called. Make that part invisible, and then so I can see the bit that's going to be in the blurred section. If I just blur that and see what it looks like. There we go. Blurred. Now, if I select, let's use the quick select tool instead. There we go. Oh wait, it's there. Select it. Transform. I want to select this. So if I don't know what, I'll use this instead. But I want it to be selected as close to as possible, and then make this bigger, and then delete it while selecting on the original. You can see it's I didn't press it quite as close as I needed to. So we'll just bring it back in. Visible there. Here's a bit of a gap. So if we deselect, a little bit of a crossover won't cause any harm. Yeah, now if I use the blur tool, basically blur that part out, that's fine. There you go. Now it kind of matches the foreground and focus of the camera a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make his eyes glow. If we just quickly Google Predator. Oh, you one ugly motherfucker. Usually the eyes don't grow. Red. Trying to see what kind of. I'm kind of thinking green. Search then, you big piece of shite. White, blue. Maybe. Okay, now everything else is just. What is this? The fuck is that? It's terrifying. It's the worst. So yeah, it's like red or blue pretty much. Or white and Yellow. I'm gonna go with the yellow, I think. Yellow's pretty simple. The easiest glow to do is yellow because the preset for outer glow is indeed yellow. So what we do is, or what I do, is I colour his eyes in with a white. Oh, I'm still on 20% opacity. Remember, this isn't a tutorial, this is just how my brain works, but if you do learn anything from this, then yeah, I guess, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, if Toys Talk, FX, Out Glow, Stitouche. I always turn the range and the opacity right up, and then you can keep on. Beautiful. So this Predator glow. Predator glow. And now I want to do a glow on his shoulder cannon, because that is something that will be glowing, because he was about to fire at Rex. So I want it a similar size glow, so if I right click this, copy the layer style and then paste it over, but it's yellow. We want a blue, so we just simply change the colour to blue. So it's our, just like a light coloured blue. He's about to fire that. Now usually what I do now is I'd like to look around and see what else I can do. There's not a lot of stuff I like to make things glow. Ever since I've seen the Broken Artist on Instagram, I like to make things glow like that. There's not a lot I can make glow. I wonder if let's merge these two layers and let's make this glow. See what this looks like. Obviously, I'm gonna turn the yellow off because yellow sucks. For yellow is pretty shitty for a red laser. Let's make it. It's even better now. We'll put a layer mask on it and there we go. So that's the Predator done. As I was saying, I like to make some sauce. I think I might make this Clone Trooper helmet, Clone Trooper visor down here. I'm gonna make that glow, I think that would look pretty cool. Let's have a look. I know he's dead in the context of this picture. But if you die, are you really going to turn your visor glowing effect off? Not a chance here, really. Still on 50% opacity. Look. Top. That's Predator, isn't it? That's a fucking wrong property line, that's the Terminate tune. I prefer that. And this. Always label the bloody things. I want to use the blue effect that we have for his eyes. There we go, look at that. Can't see his. He isn't wearing his, so his won't be on. Now, I've got all my glowing effects, and I like all that. So, as you can see down here, I've got a bit of the lights that I was using. You can see them, and I don't want you to see them. So maybe I have some smoke bushes that I use for foreground smoke. Use this one. Let's make it big enough to cover them. How does that look? Looks like that. It's like smoke. It's just a smoke brush. I want one on the top. But is it this one? I always forget these things. Put that now. With that whole 180, turn it upside down. Yeah, and then make it super duper big. Don't want it covering the Predator at all. So I'm going to kind of cover that little chair in the background that you can see there. So make it super duper too thick on my original brush pack. And we turn this to 75. So I'm just picking at straws. And we're using the wrong brush head maybe. There we go. You can't really see much of the chair anymore. So that's it, almost finished. And now a little thing that I learned, because of the dust, I always like to add like, oh hang on, like a spark effect. You've probably seen it in my picture there, this like spark effect. So what I do is I'm just going to move these into this group and call this group glows. And make it red, and then and all them. Okay, so my lasers aren't in there. Where are my lasers? How have I managed to do that? Anyway, what are these? What am I doing? No, there's my. God, there's my. Losing my mind. Let's do this over here. Put this in there. Call this one smoke. Just makes it easier. Oh, so I've used the smoke brush over the top of there. There's an well. So we'll just get rid of them for a second. I'll keep the clothes on so we can still get a feel for it. So what I'll do is, I've got this little, I found this, if you're watching a tutorial, I've learned everything to do through tutorials. So this thing is called Fire Splash. Just make the size of the screen. That'll do. Rasterize it using the eraser. Now, I need a lovely orange colour to make it look like sparks. Using the fill, skadoosh, now turn this into, it's usually an overlay. Oh, maybe it's not. Usually is an overlay. There it is, hard light. Makes it look like that, and then you merge these layers, and you make this into a lighten. Oh, not screen. by 10. Oh. And then you can move this to wherever you want. See, there isn't really an explosion in this. I really like the effects that come off this, but I only want like this little bit, so I always make it super duper big. And there you go. Put smoke back on top. Oh, it looks like something's been or is on fire somewhere, which is cool. And then I often use a layer mask and just delete it from a place where it probably wouldn't be. So like down here, wouldn't be in front of that smoke. You know, the smoke layers above it. Anyway, so that's that done. And now, Control, Alt, Shift and E twice to make the layer twice. And add a brightness and contrast on top. I always turn the contrast right up and the brightness down about 20%. Maybe a bit more than that today because I've got quite a bright picture here. 50. A bit too much. 35. There. And now I merge that with the top layer. Then I layer mask. About 75 actually. About 80%. Just brighten little parts up. So the mask quite bright. People showing outside the room. Stop talking. Right. So yeah. So I brightened this mask up a little bit, and where the light would be off the gun. Lighten his face up, because that's the thing, and that's all that does. I kind of like the overall, it makes it look grittier and darker and more abysmal. And then I add a layer, then I place, I can't just drag images onto mine, I don't know why. Got a desktop, watermark, and this, I usually put it in the bottom left, unless it looks daft. There you go. And then in Instagram I up the structure quite a bit because that brings out detail and stuff like that. And yeah, so that is how I edit Predators. So there we go, that's that. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you might have learnt something. If you haven't, oh well, sorry, but I guess I'm not a good teacher. And please, yeah, remember to subscribe if you enjoyed, and follow me on Instagram at If Toys Talk. Yeah, stay home, stay safe. Lockdown sucks. Bye bye.